Our sponsors: The Finkley Experience, an educational consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education, in which prepares high school students for college. For more information, visit their website at thefinkleyexperience.com. Father to Father Incorporated, a nonprofit organization that strengthens families through father engagement, with a goal to help men in our communities to be great dads. For more information, visit their website, fathertofatherinc.org. ABLAZE Entertainment. The goal of ABLAZE is to take emerging artists and develop them to the next level of their career. For more information, visit their website at ablazeentertainment.net. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? Christopher Martin, the Fashion Plate, and you are watching the Michael Finkley Show. You dig?
Next, Finkley.
Hello, everybody. So we are in Dillon, South Carolina, and we're chatting with Rashawn Aaron here. He is the founder of The Village Educational Services, and y'all, he does some terrific things here in Dillon, South Carolina. So don't you dare miss the next Michael Finkley.
It's my biggest dream come true.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now, y'all, I am in Dillon, South Carolina. I am at The Village Educational Services, and we have the founder here with us. He's an entrepreneur. He is an educator. He's going to tell his story. I had to come all the way here for this, y'all, because this man is doing some incredible things in this area, in the PD area of South Carolina. He is Rashawn Aaron.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity, man. Absolutely. It's been a blessing, man. It's been a wonderful journey, and to be able to, speak with you about some of those things is a blessing in itself. So
yes,
thank
sir.
you for having me.
You're
man.
welcome. You're welcome. And Fink fam, y'all know I'm from Mullins. So Mullins is literally maybe 20 minutes away down the street. And you grew up here.
Yes, I grew up in, yes, sir, right here in Newtown, like right around the corner. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. But I was actually born in North Carolina, mm-hmm. and then when my mom and father divorced, my mom came back to her hometown, Dillon, and my pops actually was in the military. He stayed a period of time in North Carolina, and then he ended up moving to New York.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. And it's amazing how paths cross. I found you on social media, mm-hmm. and I was like, why haven't I met this dude before? Because again, like I said, you're just doing some incredible things here. You're waking up big people. People are being woke by you. Wow. And again, you're a black male doing something in this area, and so I wish we had more like you. Oh man! Oh my gosh! I wish we had more like you. So, how did you start in the field of education?
Actually, it kind of chose me, man. You can tell by this height. I played some basketball.
Now, listen, how tall are you?
I'm 6'6".
6'6", y'all.
Yes.
I am a peon compared. Listen.
Yes, man. The height. I played basketball all my life, man. My father was a very big basketball fan. Some of my earliest memories are in the gym. Mm-hmm. So, like they say, I was born with a basketball in my hands. Yeah. So I played a lot of basketball, and had dreams of being a basketball player. And along the way, I remember at Spartanburg Methodist, my first junior college I was at, I ended up being blessed to work at Salvation Army. Mm-hmm. And then I, working with the Salvation Army, I was interacting with kids of all ages. They messed around and let me coach a basketball team, and I was hooked. I loved the interactions that I was having with the kids, and being able to be a positive influence on them, and seeing that, there is a need. Mm-hmm. That needed to be fulfilled, man, and it went from there. As far as basketball, I love basketball, but I had to be realistic about it. I felt as though I could still get the love that I got from basketball by just playing. It wasn't necessarily that I had to go and play on a professional level. And then also the things that I felt as though it took for me to get there from where I was, just being realistic, was not saying not possible, but it would be a lot of dedication, a lot of work, and there were other things that, of interest that were coming to my life as well, like kids and teaching. And, I wanted to, explore those options. So I ended up stopping playing basketball. I started taking education courses at Spartanburg Methodist. I graduated, ended up going to USC. When I was there, I was doing a lot with education. And that was all it took, man. I loved it. And then also seeing that, there weren't a lot of educators that looked like me. It made me think about the educators I had and the ones that looked like me. Yes, the ones that looked like me, the influence that they had. Right. My high school coach, he was a science teacher as well. So I had him for science as well as basketball. And I remember one day on the bus, he was like, "You'll make a good teacher." And I was like, I'm me? Exactly. Like, I never would have thought at that time. I'm like, mind gone straight on basketball, sports, and it's amazing how the world revolved to, have me to really, be a service to our youth, man. And it has really, changed my life, man. It really has.
And we see, and you're changing the lives of others.
Oh, man.
You definitely are. So is it true that you're the only black male teacher in Head Start here in Dillon?
Yes, sir. I am. Actually in the PD area. That's Dillon, Marion, and Florence.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
How does that feel?
It's a blessing. It is. But I also see the need for more, because the impact of that male educator, man, and that's in early, because I'm a Head Start, but also in all grades of kids, man, is so important, that we need more. I see it daily, and I give till there's no giving left, but then there's still more to give, and still without a doubt. Yes, it's so much more to give, bro. And I try to encourage encourage men to, look into that. And sometimes I've spoken with a lot of, males and asked them why they wouldn't pursue it. And sometimes it's income. And I tell them, I may not get the biggest paycheck, but the outcome and the self-fulfillment that I get from trying to, inspire our youth to be better, man, is worth $1 million to me, man. And so just encouraging, recruiting, and I have also been blessed, I will say, because Head Start gave me a chance when I was looking, in different child care arenas in the area. I had some people wouldn't even come to the door, and the lady, Miss Timoni Davis, she gave me an opportunity, man, and I started out as a teacher assistant, and I loved it, man. When you walk in that classroom and those little eyes just brighten up when they see you, and I was tall, and it was amazing, man.
And that just goes to show that representation is everything.
Absolutely.
I can relate to that story that you had where I had my first black male teacher in 7th grade, and I just saw what he was doing, and he was making a difference. And I told myself, I want to be that. I want to do that. And so that's why I've been in education for the past 11 years. Myself, just trying to make that difference as he did for me. And that's what you're doing. You've been doing this now 15 years? Is that correct?
Sir, 15 years. It's been a good ride, man. Yes, and I wouldn't change or trade anything, the impact, like right now, my first class graduated last year. The first class I had, they graduated.
Whoa, like man. High school.
Yes.
When that point comes, this is like, oh my gosh, I'm old now.
Yes.
I'm so old.
And I definitely, man, it's amazing, how quickly time passes, man. there's, like I say, there's still more work to do, man. I still feel, you know, how can I put it, hungry. Yes, the hunger is there to do more, to be more, to impact more, because it's, like I say, it's needed, man. These kids these days, right now, Dillon County, if I'm not mistaken, is ranked, I know, at least in the top 5 for crime in the state. I want to say it was number 1 for a period of time, which is, you know, truly, you know, sad. And in my opinion, it starts at the foundation. We have to mold our children and, you know, and guide them to be what we want them to be. And I feel like we've kind of fell away from that in certain areas, that our kids sometimes are raising themselves on social media, teaching them, you know, and those things can be a powerful impact on a child, an influence on a child, man. And if we are not, you know, grasping and grabbing them, you know, and showing them other ways and avenues to, you know, be successful and be them, they're going to continue in following, you know, the nonsense and the craziness that may go on in the world. So I feel like that's why I'm here, man. And I have nobody to thank but God for putting me on this path, man.
Amen. So, amen, my friend.
Yes, sir.
But not only do you teach, you have this amazing center that we're sitting in right now.
Yes,
the
sir.
Village, right? As you see, fam, it's some awesome things happening here of education. You're teaching.
Yes,
you're hoping, as the older folks say, you're hoping the students. You're hoping them.
Sir.
So
yes,
tell us
sir.
about the Village.
The Village, man, it started off, me and my brother were tutoring kids in the library, and we were getting, you know, great rapport, great feedback. The kids were, you know, improving, excelling, and the parents actually were mentioning to me and my brother, they was like, are y'all gonna do a summer camp? We would love to, you know, to continue this. And so me and my brother was like, hey, let's see about it. But at that time, we had no facility, nowhere to start out. And the lady over the library said that she would personally open up the library early for us to have and run our camp in her conference room. Oh, the Lord, man. And she was an amazing lady, man. Her name is Yolanda McCormick. She actually may have been the first African American female director of the Dillon County Library. Yes, sir. But she was a real advocate for students, for kids, and she allowed us to use the facility all summer. Helped us. We ended up partnering because they were doing things with the library in summer. Summer activities with the library, so we were able to partner with them, and we built that relationship. And then from there, I ended up getting offered a position with this. It was Vision's educational system, and they made me their director for a period of time, and then I was running out of their facility. And then, you know, as you're learning and you're seeing what you like and what you don't like and how you see things and how others may see things, it came to a point where I had to venture out, and because there was a way that I felt that I wanted to relate to the kids, or I wanted to help to expand their minds on learning and being inspired to want to know, you know. And I stepped out. I ended up renting out. Ended up being in the church with the guy Mr. Campbell. We ended up using his church for a period of time, man. And once again, the people were building, and then even built a relationship with the people who here over the storage. They became one of our main supporters, man. Yes, the Village was just growing and growing.
Awesome name.
Yes, sir. And I believe in
awesome
that,
name.
man. It truly takes a village to raise a child, man. And then one thing led to another. They was talking about expansion. We ended up getting this facility here remodeled just for us, because this actually was the office of the storage area. they saw the mission, they saw the things, they believed in it, and we ended up coming here. We've been here now, I would say maybe a little over a year now. And it's been phenomenal, man. We've had our summer camp here. I have been in positions where I'm having to turn down kids, which is something I hate doing. But also it's a blessing that, a lot of people believe in what I'm doing and how I'm doing it to, give me your most precious asset, to give me your child and help and have me and the village to help to raise them the way that, they will be successful. It's powerful, and it holds me to a certain standard, man, that, I really try to do everything that I can, man, to help these kids, be the best that they can be. And honestly, I feel like the best attribute I could ever have is not, a piece of paper or a certificate or, the knowledge. It's the heart, man. We have to touch their hearts, man. We have to let them know that we care for them, we love them, man. And I really focus on building relationships, man. Every child that sits in this desk, man, I have a bond with them. Yep. And when you have that bond with them, you're able to motivate them. You're able to teach them, and I feel like it's true teaching. True teaching. Absolutely. You can learn a lot of things from people, even people that you don't like or don't have a bond with, but when you have like higher level thinking and reasoning and consciousness, and you're building that bond all together, it really engulfs that child to knowing not only themselves, the world, the school, everything, man. This helps them, I feel, to be just better people, and then even in that, making me a better person. Because just as much, yes, just as much as I teach, bro. Yeah, I'm learning every single day from these kids, man, and it's a blessing, bro. Just to be in this environment, man. It's not work to me, man. It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
I love it. I love it, and it shows. It definitely shows. Y'all look at the smile that he has on his face. Like it is showing his heart of service. But when we come back, you're going to talk more about. Not only do you help students, but you help fathers too.
Oh yes, sir.
See,
yes,
y'all,
sir.
He does it all. Think about it. Don't you go away. Back in a moment. Again, some amazing things in education, but not only in education, but also with fathers.
Yes, sir.
Hi, my name is Tanya Pinkins. I am the producer, director, writer of Red Pill, available on Amazon and YouTube, and you are watching The Michael Finkley Show.
Next, Michael Finkley. Come on and Zoom. Former Zoomer Eric Rollins is with us as he tells us about his experience on the show and future plans. Next, Finkley. Hello everybody, it's Finkley from the Finkley Experience. We're an educational consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education. So we assist students with their college and career endeavors. We train school administrators on the state of first-generation students. And also, we partner with colleges and universities to assist their first-generation population for easy transition from high school to college. So if you're looking for a presenter or speaker that presents on these topics and so much more, visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com and learn about all that we do. We're looking forward to working with you.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Titus Showers, and you are tuned in to the one and only Michael Finkley Show. Make sure you guys keep it locked and make sure you support my brother. God bless you.
It's got my name. Come on, everybody, right where you.
Welcome to Father to Father.
The mission of Father to Father Charleston, South Carolina is to help fathers in the Low Country area of South Carolina to be a positive and consistent presence in their children's lives. Father to Father provides community-based programs and support groups for fathers free of charge. They also help fathers connect to other resources they need so they can meet their responsibilities and secure their parental rights. Father to Father offers job coaching and employment connections that benefit fathers. Father to Father is a resource for local organizations that want to provide family support and father-friendly services. If this program is a fit for you, visit our location in North Charleston, South Carolina, and meet our friendly staff here to help and assist. Or visit our website at fathertofatherinc.org.
Everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. We are on site in Dillon, South Carolina with Rashawn Aaron, and he's doing, again, some amazing things in education, but not only in education, but also with fathers?
Yes, sir, man.
Tell us about it, please.
I have been blessed. Someone reached out to me, actually, Miss Charlene Lewis, who's actually director over First Steps. It's kind of a program kind of similar to Head Start, but they also go out to families, to their home. But it's really, helping kids to get prepared for kindergarten. But they do a lot of amazing things. And they started up a fatherhood program as well as a nurturing parents program for the mothers. I was blessed to be offered the position to facilitate the program, man, and it has been mind-blowing, bro. Especially here in Dillon, man. Fathers, man, sometimes can get a bad rap. Honestly, I was nervous even at the beginning, thinking, would I be able to get fathers to come together? But yet, and I'm telling you, the work that went into, just reaching out to fathers and letting them know what the program is about. Thank you for social media as well. Did a lot of advertisement on that. But we blew up, man. I mean, my soul smiled every single session. I was facilitating, but I'm learning and growing with these brothers, man. We became family. We actually ended up making the news. We were by far, they say, the biggest the biggest program out of the fatherhoods in the state. And now we're in our second session, and now we're bigger than we were last year, man. The fathers have been recruiting. We did our first charity event where we did a back to school bash. We were in there. We cut hair for free. We did free haircuts, free hair braiding, and we gave out school supplies. And it was just amazing to see the fathers there, and not only that, to give them the support. We've had fathers who've gotten custody of their kids. We've had fathers who were got help with child support situations, legal advice. We've helped bring families together. All these things have occurred, with fathers coming together and humbly saying that we want to be better, man. And it has been so powerful, man, to be a part of it. And it has honestly made me a better person as well, man. It's awesome.
Oh my gosh. See, y'all, there's some great things in the PD area. Some great things happening and some great people making these things happen. I was fortunate enough to meet your awesome wife and your kids that came by. Your face just lights up. Your face lights up. And with them and what you do, what have you learned about yourself, and how do you keep yourself motivated within all this work that you do?
I think my family plays a part in that. My life itself, things that I am still dealing with. 40 years old, but
Just had a birthday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Getting on up there. But I'm a 40-year-old who still, you know, sometimes to a degree has father issues. You know, that's something that I had to be truthful about, and which has came about really from the fatherhood conferences that we've been having. Me being, you know, open with myself, and I see myself as sometimes I'm the guy, the father, the teacher that I always wanted.
Wow.
Yes, and it holds me to a certain standard, man, that, you know, or when I'm interacting with the kids, interacting with the fathers, interacting with my kids, my wife, it makes me be more conscious of, you know, how I'm doing things. And I feel like, you know, it's very important. My kids, my family, they're so humble, appreciative. They deserve the world, and also understand that, you know, it's bigger than material things. They're so mature at an age, man, where they could be a lot of things, man. But it makes me want to help them and help our family to the best of my ability. And I feel like God has really put me here to, you know, to be a blessing to them, and help them along the way as well, by my actions and my deeds.
Right.
Man. Absolutely.
Right. Oh, we need like 10,000 more of this dude over here. Like, what's next for you in this endeavor in life?
Great question. I definitely see expansion. Right now, last Wednesday, I put out my flyer for the after school program. I was full by Friday. So that's a blessing, but I hate turning away kids, man. I wish that I could provide a service for more kids, and I feel like by providing a service for more kids, giving opportunity for more people, we're truly creating the village. And like the African proverb says, it takes that village, man, to help these kids to see the way to be successful in not only education but the world. And that's what I strive to do, to continue to build the village piece by piece to a point where, you know, God wants us to be. But I know that I want to be of more of a service. And I think God has put that on me to do that, and to also help others. Even when it comes to, you know, education or maybe child care facilities, whatever it may be, any endeavors, even with the fathers. I just want to be a servant. I want to be a servant and serve to the most and the best of my ability.
I love it, and that's what he's doing, Think Fam. That is what you're doing. And I know we talked about this earlier, but you want to actually start a school.
Yes. Yeah. That would truly be the dream, to have my own institution where I was in more control of the curriculum, the environment, and, you know, serving, you know, all aspects of a child. I would love that. I can see it, you know, the Village Academy, you know. Yeah, absolutely. And
speak it.
Yes.
Just speak it.
Yes,
just
sir.
put it out there. You never know who's watching.
That part.
Just put it out there.
And I would really, you know, love to do that, man. And the way things have been going, man, the community has been behind me. I had a situation where my van was out of commission. Ended up with a situation where the guy was, you know, not was a little shady in the dealings with the van, and things happened. But we ended up didn't have a van. We didn't have a van for maybe 3 days. The community came together and raised funds and had a van for me that they personally went and picked up from Columbia, drove it to my house. We didn't skip a beat. We was picking up kids again on Monday, man. I mean, it let me know that, you know, people were really watching and supporting and seeing the things that I was trying to do. And being honest, a lot of times, you know, when you're doing this day after day after day, sometimes you can feel like it's just you, you know, and have that feeling that, you know, people had my back, the community sees me, and what I'm trying to do has, you know, just, man, yes, it touches my soul, bro. Having people just, you know, just want to come and just talk to me, bro. Like this here, I've had people just pull up in my yard and just be like, hey, do you have a few minutes? I want to talk to you about this. And then to have people confide in you. And it made me feel like they must see me as a certain type of person to even, you know, me being responsible for, you know, how you feel and things like that is so powerful, man. It's changing me. It's molding me even more, man. It's teaching me, man.
That's what it's supposed to do. This whole experience. This is what it's supposed to do. Make you better to be that person you need to be in your ladder. So this is what this foundation is for, that you're establishing. And I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. Man. I want to be a part of the ride in some kind of way.
Absolutely. So, you are a certified member of the village. Absolutely. Got to, man.
I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
I thank you, man, for, you know, coming, spending time with me,
of
man,
course.
in the village.
Of
man.
course.
We got to get you down here when we got all the kids, man.
Y'all heard that right. I'm going to talk with the children.
You know,
I'm going to talk with the children. So just look in that camera and tell the Fink fam, how can we learn more about your awesome organization? How can we donate? And how can we follow you on social media?
All right. You can follow me on social media. My name is Rashawn Aaron. We're working on making a page just for the village, so that you can go to the village page and check out all the things that we're doing, events. If you may be in the area, we would love to have you. We always have an open door policy. We want any and everyone to come and do their part in helping our future to be brighter. Also, if you would like to give any type of donations, we block no blessings. We have CashApp, $, TheVillageES, and that's capital E, capital S, capital T for the village. And we thank you for anything that you send our way, if that's monetary or positive vibes, because all of that plays a part in, you know, helping us to do the best that we can. So
I love it. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Location, where are you in Dillon?
We're located in Dillon at 1131 South Highway 57. Dillon, South Carolina, 29536, and you see our big Scooby-Doo van in the parking lot.
But it's yours.
Yes, it is. I love it, man. I love it, man. And it's an awesome vehicle, man. We have plans on getting it painted. I want to get the village sign on the side of it, man.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but
Dreams do come true in 2022. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having
Yes, sir.
me, bro.
Yes, sir. Fink fam, don't you go away. Back in a moment.
This is comedian Eric Escobar, the Mexipino millennial, and you are watching Gold right now. You know why? Because you're watching The Michael Finkley Show. Stay tuned.
CTR Media Network was created for today's podcasters. We provide a safe haven for content creators that are everyday people doing extraordinary things. We have a system of positioning, monetization training, coaching, and support for our podcasters' success. CTR Media Network simply bridges that gap with a level playing field for your dreams to come true cost effectively. Our team provides a premium service and experience for our podcasters to grow. CTR Media Network provides access, support, resources, coaching, and community for our podcasters to win, if you put in the work. We believe that we are living in a unique time which requires you to share your message of hope with millions of people around the world. Remember that the world is never too saturated for you, your voice and message. A platform for positive, impactful media where the content creators are in the driver's seat. Visit our website today by going to www.ctrmedianetwork.com.
Hey, I'm John Marshall Jones. Some of y'all know me as Smart Guy Daddy. And you are watching The Michael Finkley Show.
Next, Michael Finkley. Come on and Zoom. Former Zoomer Eric Rollins is with us as he tells us about his experience on the show and future plans. Next, Finkley. Howdy, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. I hope that you were inspired, encouraged, and motivated by this amazing interview. Thank you, Rashawn, for being with us and continue to make a difference in your community. You're doing a fantastic job, y'all. He is a celebrity in Dillon, South Carolina, I tell you. But continue to just do well and do you. Continue to make a difference in the lives of our children, fathers, and your family and yourself, my friend. Kudos. If you need us, we got you. I promise you, we got you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Michael Finkley Show. Ring that bell for notification. We'll send you an email saying, hey, new content's available. Listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. For more information about what we do, visit our website, michaelfinkleyshow.com. Of course, we're on RokuTV and, of course, U42.com as well. Thank you so much for watching, and guess what? We'll see you next time. Have a good one.